Welcome everyone to Pistola Thoughts Episode 4. In today's video, we will be talking about advanced movement mechanics in PUBG. This will be a short and more condensed video than my other episodes on my channel. The first thing I want to talk about is healing. When healing in PUBG, always try to be healing behind cover. You can also duck and move around so that you won't get a headshot by a Kar 98 while taking your drink. Something else that a lot of players do is right before the end of their healing, they start running. This makes it so that you can cut about 0.5 seconds on every single one of your heal. Let me demonstrate. I move around, 0.5 seconds, start running. I missed it, but you get the point. People don't know actually how this works though. So, imagine a radius around you. You can move in it, but as soon as you exit this little radius, you will cancel your healing. Move around, but to the left, or to the right, or backward. You will cancel it. Knowing this, we can actually cut a little bit more time on our healing. You can start healing, move backward a bit, and at 0.7 seconds start running. Most people would start moving at 0.5 seconds. Let me show you in paint. Most people would just start healing in the middle of the circle, move forward at 0.5 seconds, and exit the radius, while still taking their energy drink. What you can do though, is heal, like I said, move a little bit backward, and start moving forward. You will have a higher velocity after exiting the radius. This isn't really important, but this saves you a little bit more timing than other people. You can actually do the same thing in a vehicle. Let me show. You get in the driver's seat, start taking your energy drink, you can move forward and back, and when you're done, just start moving forward. This will make it so that you can avoid getting shot again by a Kar 98 in the head. There are two important reload mechanics that I want to talk about. The first one is animation cancel. The second one is called tactical reload. First, let's look at how a mini reloads. Goes back in, and then you put a bullet in the chamber. This is a 3-step. There is a way to cancel the last step, bullet in the chamber, by performing an action. Let's look at it. I reload, and if I take this item at the good timing, I won't perform the last action. The good timing happens when the 0 changes to the max amount of bullet you have in your magazine, here 20. Let's look at it again, but this time getting into a dossier. This is very easy to perform, and helps cut down a little bit of time so you can rotate faster. The second thing I wanted to talk about is tactical reload. To perform a tactical reload, all you need to do is have more than 0 bullet in the magazine. Let's look at it. If I reload right there, I won't put a bullet in the chamber because there's already one. So you can start shooting back faster. This is important to keep in mind when you're shooting at a vehicle passing by. When you're shooting at a vehicle, spread down. Wait until you have 3, 2, or 1 bullet, and then reload. And then shoot the car again. This might give you the extra timing that you need to destroy the car. Now, let's get into the core of the video and talk about counter-strafing. Counter-strafing is, in my opinion, one of the most underrated movement mechanic in PUBG. Why am I saying it's underrated? Well, if you look at a game like Counter-Strike, counter-strafing is a core mechanic of the game. In PUBG, I feel like it's a disregarded mechanic, even amongst pros. Let's explore why counter-strafing, in my opinion, is so good. Counter-strafing is a very simple mechanic. All it is going in the opposite direction of where you're going to stop your momentum. In PUBG, if you don't counter-strafe, your character will slowly come to a stop. Like this. If you counter-strafe though, your character will instantly stop where you want it to be. This is counter-strafing. All you have to do is when you press A to go to the left, at the end of it, press D once and your character will stop. Same for the opposite direction. D and A and D. If you're moving in 2 directions at the same time, like W and D, all you'll have to do is press A and S. If you're pressing in A and S, then press W and D. This is counter-strafing. Counter-strafing is extremely good for 3 reasons. 1, it helps you stop exactly where you want to be. 2, it helps you aim down sight a lot more precisely. And 3, it helps you manage your recoil. Let's say someone just crashed your compound and is now standing behind his dossier peeking this door. You're behind the door and you want to kill him. If you don't counter-strafe, you will move to the right and stop in the middle of the door. This is bad because you're exposing your entire body to the person. If you counter-strafe, a lot more options open up to you. You can shoulder peek to bait a shot. You can stop and lean to kill the person. If you're playing an FPP, you can also go past the door to get information and then do a quick peek to the left. Counter-strafing helps you aim down sight a lot more precisely. Let's take the example of someone moving forward and aiming down sight without counter-strafing. Every time he does so, his red dot won't be aligned with the middle of his crosshair. Disregard this way. If you add counter-strafing to this, you will see that my red dot will always be in the middle. This will make it that you will most certainly shoot the first bullet in the head of the person instead of shooting to the left or to the right of him. Counter-strafing is good for one last reason. When you move in any direction, your crosshair will expand. This means that when you will shoot, your gun will be a lot less accurate. Like we saw, when we counter-strafe, we make it so that the crosshair stops expanding, goes back in the middle a lot faster. This will make it that your recoil is going to be easier to control. Overall, counter-strafing helps you have much tighter peek and a lot better recoil. You can try counter-strafing while crouching and leaning to get extremely efficient peeks. Counter-strafing is not only good for close quarter combat, but also for long-range gunfight. When I have a scope attached, I love counter-strafing so that I can peek more precisely and exactly where I want it to be. This helps me a lot with scope sprays. There is a mechanic that only a few people in PUBG know about. This is called crouch cancel. This exists in CSGO, but is very useful for this specific scenario in PUBG. When you spray, there will be a big gap between your first and second bullet. The way around it is to crouch at the same time. If you look here, I've shot 1 to 4 bullets at approximately the same spot. Crouch cancelling is very effective in close quarter combat, but also for more long range combat, if someone is head peeking you for example, and you want to spray him down. You can easily do so by simply crouching and shooting at the same time. When you'll have mastered counter-strafing and crouch cancelling, you'll be able to combine both for a very deadly peek. This was Pistola's Thoughts Episode 4 on Advanced Movement Mechanic. Thank you guys for watching. Don't hesitate to subscribe and like if you've liked the video. And I'll see you guys later.